was thinking. We would have won. Point blank period. We had many rookies making many mistakes. If we would have caught half of the passes that we missed, there'd been no chance for the Lions. Period. I don't care what Sports Center says. Seriously. Go back and look at all the playbacks and look. I know Kadarius Toney dropped 2 to 3. That new Rice guy, he dropped one that was literally, I know that was Kadarius. Kadarius Toney, he's a veteran. He came from the Giants and played with us last year. But there were probably 2 or 3 passes.
They're human.
Mahomes' numbers did not look good in the second half, but that is because no one could catch the football. So, anyway, moving on. It's so aggravating. Okay, so
I heard all about it last night.
Sam has a doctor's appointment today at 3. So
It has now moved to my chest. But luckily I didn't wake up. I haven't noticed a fever yet anyway, but I did not wake up with a fever like I did last night. So I have a feeling it's probably just some sinus infection, something along those lines, because there had been a build up to it. I'd been telling everybody at work, like, there's something in this building. There's something in this building. As soon as I sit down at my desk, I get stopped up. And that had been going on for like 2 weeks. Maybe longer. And then, boom, here I am. So I'm hoping it's just the weather change, but I am not going into work today for the sake of everybody else.
yeah, it's just gonna be a stopped up head. Same thing whenever I had to go to the doctor a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, my case
Just allergies.
it's just a little bit worse than what his was.
And the head rocking.
Like I keep losing my hearing. Like it goes. Like I don't lose it completely, but it goes like that. You know, like if you cover your ears up and it's kind of like that muffled sound.
It's from being stopped up.
I know.
Full of gunk.
I know.
Full of gunk. Like I was even running fevers off and on.
It's the weirdest thing. It really is. And I'm sure there's some sort of infection. So I was trying to hold out, waiting to see if it, because I don't want to just run straight to antibiotics. But I'm afraid that if I don't do something and it sits in my chest for too long, then I'll end up with pneumonia and something along those lines, or bronchitis. And so
it's just been nasty this second half of the year. Like my nose has been running like a faucet for 3 months, and if it ain't running, then I can't breathe. And then I have to use nose spray, and that just makes it go from clogged to running like a fountain.
Ariel sent us something. I think it was for like the neti pot. We do need to try that. Maybe that would help clear out our sinuses. He's right. He would be correct.
What, he sent you an email about that?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
After, because he was afraid using it too much. Because I did get addicted to nose spray when I was like in 6th or 7th grade. Because as soon as I'd go to lay down, I couldn't breathe. So I had to like literally wean myself off of nose spray.
Yeah, I started there for a couple months, like religiously using it every single day, but I have cut back quite a bit.
Lady I sit with
I
at
only use
work.
it if I absolutely just cannot breathe.
Yeah. Lady that I sit next to at work, bless her heart, she uses DoorDash, she uses Uber Eats, she uses all that stuff. But she had sent somebody to Walmart. So I don't know what that's called, but she had sent somebody to Walmart, and because I could not breathe, she said she bought me the double pack of the Vicks Vapo thing you stick up your nose.
Which is pretty cool. It puts mint
instead of spraying something up in there
in your nostril, where you just smell cool mint for an hour. It's pretty cool. It does not work as good as Afrin, but
it seems to help me. I have to.
It does help.
I have
but
to continually
to me,
use it, but it
I
does
can
help.
do 1 squirt of Afrin and be completely unclogged in 1 minute.
Yeah, you can feel it.
But, yeah, I still have got to get a hold of Mike and Lissa. They still don't know unless they seen our ground with the goats yesterday. But we're going to have to schedule a different weekend.
Yeah, that's the last thing that I want is for somebody to come over here when his kids were just sick.
Right.
And then as soon as I hear that he said that his kids were sick, it was boom, I got sick. And I'm not 100% certain that I'm not going to spike back up with a fever. So it's the last thing. No, I don't want anybody sick. I do believe there's something going around. Whenever we were watching the premiere, Mama T, she was complaining of not feeling well either all day, and she thought it was weird, but and then whenever I told her I didn't feel well, would you stop?
So when I got up this morning, I'd honestly, in the moment of waking up, completely forgot about what happened last night. And
he's gonna talk about it all day until the next game.
So I came in here and I was making my coffee and banging around. I went in there, like, Sis said, "Sis, wake up, wake up." She said, "Why you gotta be banging around for?"
I agree.
I said, "Because it's 7:30 and it's time to wake up."
Because you're obnoxious.
My goodness, man.
He's extremely irritated over the game, if you cannot tell. And imagine, maybe 6 years ago, this is growth in comparison to what I used to deal with.
Yeah, at least my stomach's not in knots. For real, I used to wake up very angry.
Like, I dreaded when the Chiefs lost. Not because the Chiefs lost, but because I knew what the man I would be dealing with. Yes, sir. Sorry. My ears are...
But, like I said, it wasn't any other factor to it. I'm telling you, if we would have caught half of the balls that we dropped, I mean, they scored a touchdown on the one that... I'm telling you, go back and watch the replays. Seriously. The passes that were dropped should have never been dropped. They were literally... The interception that the Lions scored a touchdown with...
Bam! Right in the chest.
Literally went right... Like, it was almost like he was just trying to make a target. Went right through his hand, right off the center of his chest, bounced up, interception, touchdown. That ball should not have been. Right there. That one catch alone. If that would have been caught like it should have been, you are in the pros, bro. Are you kidding me? And it would have been a little more understandable if it would have been one of the rookies. But this was Kadarius Toney. I don't know how long he's been in the league. I know for sure this is his third year because he was with the Giants year before last. He played with us last year. We picked him up mid-season last year. And then this year. I would have caught it. Hands down, I would have caught that ball. Anybody that had any experience to catch a football would have caught that ball. It was right in his hands. Okay.
Are you done?
Nope.
How did I know that would be the answer?
Okay. I know most of y'all don't want to hear about it.
I know I don't.
But it's so aggravating. This is the first time Mahomes has been beat on his season opener. Believe that?
They got a new flag and everything. And then even Mahomes said on SportsCenter, he said it's embarrassing. They flat out said it's embarrassing.
Oh yeah. It's the game where we revealed the Super Bowl champion banner on the field.
That's what I meant, not flag.
Clark Hunt's mother passed away. Sorry to hear that. If you're watching, Clark. No. How cool would that be? Oh, if you don't know who Clark Hunt is, he is the owner of the Kansas City Chiefs. His dad was the owner of the Kansas City Chiefs. The Lombardi Trophy is named after Clark Hunt's dad. Yeah, so the Super Bowl trophy is literally named after the Kansas City Chiefs' original owner. Yeah.
And then last night, it kind of broke my heart to watch the opening, but I was in the same mindset as I feel like the majority of the crowd was. So these kids, they were either middle school or high school age, and they were singing a song, and then after it was over with, they got booed. And
I know why.
The first thought of my mind is, why didn't they play the national anthem? Well, that was done later on.
Yeah, it was
so
like
I don't feel like they communicated that with the audience.
No, it was like a pre-song. Okay, so and then they done that song like literally 15 minutes, like quite a while before they done the national anthem.
I was pretty disappointed.
I think everybody
in their,
in the
attitude.
stands was thinking the exact same thing I was thinking, which was, oh my
thinking,
gosh, they're
they're
not
going
to sing the national anthem. I don't know what that song was they sung, but
they did well.
Yeah, it was good.
But I was more disappointed in the audience booing these kids. Like, I understand, but these are kids that fought through all of that, the nerves, everything, to get up there and get up there and sing.
It's just that kind of way in our country today. That's what I was thinking. I know that's what they were thinking. Like, I can't believe they're not going to sing the national anthem, which they did right before the game.
I just wish they communicated that with everybody prior to that. Like, hey, we're going to have them, and then we'll begin with the national anthem in about 15, or, whatever.
Because I was thinking, my first thought was, NFL, you better be careful. You're going to Bud Light yourself, bro. But, no, they did sing the national anthem, and whoever that was that sang the national anthem, she killed it, bro. She killed it. That was good. That was good stuff. It's Friday. It's Friday already. This week went by so quick.
My Friday was Wednesday. Yeah, because
it was a short week. Yeah, I forgot about that. I was listening to a radio show yesterday. The dude's name's Mark, and that's what he was saying. He's like, tomorrow's already Friday? Man, it feels like a short week. I guess because it's a short week.
I'm starting to sweat. Sorry, guys.
But time, I don't know, almost like it don't even exist anymore. It's just like, shoo, 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 shoo.
Our parents did not lie to us when they said, slow down as a kid when you wanted to be a grown-up. Want to be a grown-up. And then now, I'd rather be living with my mom. Go back to that time.
Absolutely. So
I don't redo a lot of things.
What the plan is the plan was for this weekend for Mike and his family to come down and hang out, but Sammy's sick. We're gonna have to reschedule that. So I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do this weekend for a video. I mean, of course I want to go fishing, but I don't want to bombard y'all with fishing videos.
Who cares, babe? Who cares?
What do y'all think? Would y'all mind if I did a fishing video every week for the next 6 months?
Like you're going to go fishing in the winter. You don't have that much more time to even create a fishing video. So who gives a darn tootin', homie? Do what you want and record your life.
To be completely honest with you, when I first initially thought of starting YouTube, that was my idea. Was it to be strictly fishing?
He puts way too much thought and concern in what other people think. But the whole premise to me is record your life. Just record your life.
Well, and then because, there for 2 or 3 years, like I was hooked on the Guggen Squad YouTube channel and any kind of fishing.
Annoyingly.
YouTube.
Yes.
So that went on for a long time, and it really was like lighting this fire to, man, I want to start my own fishing YouTube videos, And then Mom introduced me to the homesteading videos, which started with Jason Crocker, and we actually went to a YouTube meetup with the Crockers in Texas.
It was Durant,
Oklahoma, sorry. Right on the border of Texas. But we went and done that YouTube meetup. This was probably 3 years ago, I'd say, maybe 4. But
yeah.
I went up there and met him, and I actually talked to Jason and was telling him, like, man, I'm considering starting my own channel. And he was like, man, I tell you what, all you gotta do is just stay consistent. That's it. You're gonna grow. If you stay consistent, stay consistent, keep posting videos, you're gonna grow. So was like, yeah, and that kind of pumped me up, you know, and then went on for another two years before it's about to shut off.
Weird.
So it went on for another 2 years before I actually started doing it. I mean, there were actually the past few years where I would start to, like I would record and it just never went further than that. And then finally, yeah, once the ball got rolling, the ball was rolling. That was it. So now we've been going strong for, well, July would have been a solid year since we started our channel. And now we're about at 1.5 years now of doing YouTube. And if you look at our videos, we've got like 270 videos on our YouTube channel. So
yeah, he started it last year about May. Maybe before that, because that's whenever I went to. That's when I went on LOA.
No, it was June or July.
Started it. I thought you had just started before I left.
It was not long before the 4th of July. It was a little bit after you left, whenever you went to Indiana.
So then just a little bit over a year.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm glad I did, man, because this has been super fun. And
it's his hobby. It keeps him
it's
occupied,
it's
keeps
fun.
him active.
It's
keeps
fun.
him.
And not only that, like, we've made connections and friendships with amazing people, and it's just
people that we would never have otherwise.
Right. It's super cool.
No.
I love it. I love it. And,
yeah, as you've all heard me say, I never was into YouTube. Never was into it. But now I kind of am.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. Now, I really would like to get to a point. I've been trying to get Sammy to start her own little channel.
Did you really just
Like, even
throw
if it's
something
just
on the floor?
cleaning the house or cooking my dinner. You know what I'm saying. And maybe so. And I also, the thought was, like, wait until I have, grown a little more. That way
Are you watching the time?
ain't starting off like because I literally started off with 0 subs. Okay, so if you go back in my video bank, you can go back to a video last year, probably around this time actually, where I made a video pumped up and so thankful for 50 subs. 50. Yeah. So we've came that far, you know, we've grown almost 800 subs in a year, which is cool. And we've got about 20 consistent of y'all that come and, stay connected with this, and I love it. Y'all are amazing.
Very
Y'all are
much
awesome.
appreciate it.
Yes, it is so cool. Makes it completely worth it.
It's David's dream.
I mean, it is literally like night and day difference to when I first started, when nobody was watching my videos. So I'm basically just talking to a camera.
He felt like he was talking to himself.
To nobody, and now you guys just, yeah. Okay, guys, I love you. I've got to head off to work. Y'all are simply amazing. The Chiefs don't suck, and
I'm about to go lay back down.
But I'm sure all of y'all realize the Chiefs don't suck. We just don't suck. But we got new people to get zoned in. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that every year. You're gonna have lose players. We didn't have Kelsey because of injury. We didn't have Chris Jones because I guess, I don't know 100% for sure, but from what I researched, because I didn't even realize it till last night when the game started, when they said Chris Jones wasn't going to be there, I was like, what? Why is Chris Jones not playing on our defense? Well, apparently he is making a big hissy fit about money. These guys are insanely annoying with that kind of crap, with money. Oh, $15 million, that's not enough. Come on now. Like, geez, dude, I would literally give 3 of my fingers to be able to go play the sport. Maybe not football, but like baseball, you know what I'm saying? Like, and for free, just to be on the field to play. And not only that,
Babe,
like, you're on a
go.
championship team, dude.
It's time
what
to
are
go.
you lying about? No, it ain't.
15
Okay,
minutes.
we love you guys. Y'all are amazing. Thank you for coming by and checking us out. We really do appreciate y'all, and I'm headed off to work. So, until next time, we love y'all. Peace.
Yesterday, there was sun and there was rain. Beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our let go of disguise.